Watch me. Only good f***ing cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the farm with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to woodwork. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look, go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way, no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a bubble. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nonsense. Like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do shit. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget.
You're not getting shit from me.
Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, missing not a fire drill. Swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
So, I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I wanna be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. All around me true, but I'm no island peninsula maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm glad it's night. So the light from the sun would not burn me on my when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling, too soon, don't do it. Reconsider. Some living, sure on the surface, you sure? You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that do you dirty, we'll in the truth. Now hurry, on to the altar. I know you ain't a remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, man. These girls are smart, 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part. Play your part.
The choose it, lover never. Drive a compressor, top notch. Get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the $40 in the club. Up the game, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000. I'm pulling billions off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, return head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't a, you a.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I show you. You've never seen the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street, walk a green mile. Be piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. We rockin' Russian sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 up on my back. I'm a $1 million Mac, they need $1 billion. Put my in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, CBU with B. Cause what's up with no, and what's up with no. Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get chose.
With precision, I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch me. I know you want me to, but there's something I don't do. If it's for life, that's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the seesaw. She's supposed to kill it, baby, but we see she's
The lawyers couldn't stop.
Wish she could. They that just eat too good. Like an infant. Just get down, cause you just calculated the number.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the kitties up.
you just started. Me and my go naughty. You about this party. We gon' step on regardless. Get my coin and swipe that. Now the spirit charge. Making moves. I be really march. I got hands for her. I get bands for a show. You want chance after chance after chance. No, I keep saying free little folk. Do my dance on them folks. If it's up, it's going down soon as I land on them folks. I'm crushed. Don't follow the rules, I'm broke. No, I stand out, I'm special. I'm stand up like head. You a bum, you miss. Don't stall me, I'm pet. Lying in the red, I don't pick and choose. It's up with whoever. All my diamonds hurt. And all these members 32. Smiling in my now you're 32. CA door, open up for me. Here's the engine room. Switch sport. I got somewhere to be, little baby, I'm important. It came with it. Yeah, that's my favorite. But you my only. I said no, but you my favorite one. Nah, for real. Yeah. Right. I one man. Nah, I can't make you mine, but I can make it. In them streets, baby, I'm a thug. I just threw 10,000 something ones in this club. I'm popping this so hard cause I ain't used to. These ain't got no type, they want a stupid.
I can't keep a lookout, I got too much that I'm looking at. Bands on top of bands be falling over when my door's slam. I can't pay your bills just like he did, I need finance. I was being real, not like he did, where you find them? Put them on a leash and make them think back to everything they said. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about network when I got it all in my bell. Say less when you say something, cause you always getting upset. I say no, but I never get depressed in, so it's on red. Only coming in late when I look clean, I'ma make a mess. They don't see me, but I see they face when I make a mess. Yeah, keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same.
Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old. When I was in the trenches, looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Real Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Waiting for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. I cruise to the mic and get on top of the beat. It becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got petty to fix. Refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own. I'm at the crib. And it's this new to yo. But I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm. Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Congratulations. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Congratulations. Enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Congratulations.
Coast made a wave. Yeah, struck. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm for pockets filled. That got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rigs. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I would run ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I wouldn't split my with him. He's down there still a stack. He was trying to make a meal with me. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with her bestie. Hey, ho. I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with special dough, you ain't even know it, though. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell, cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's sad that I'm responsible for you. I'm these good at in there thugging, think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all on. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your base song. I spread so many blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong, you break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to, I put up, stuff 20,000 skinny pins, I call that a Harriet to me. My be mad when I no cat, cause she ain't. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many, be scared to touch me. Give me some, get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some, get lucky. Give me some.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Outside Irving. Pulls up, high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Beasley misses. Robinson into the lane. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the contest. Here's Cunningham. Into the lane. Clock at 6. Pass to Beasley. From deep three-point land. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Here's McGrady. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Well, I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Puts it up from 17. Up again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's O'Neal. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Edwards looking for an opening. McGrady. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
There's Cunningham with a 3. The offensive rebound. O'Neal misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's McGrady. He has 6. And it's Irving missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Out to James. Misses the 3. Outside Edwards. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Albuquerque making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
There's the 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. New York trails by 4. Beasley for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Irving. Over Cunningham. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The master from the mid-range. You just assume Irving's going to drill that shot every time.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. George with it. Williamson up top from 18 feet away.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
George. And the jumper is on the mark.
That's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
Out to James. Knocks down the long J. James has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what we've seen from Albuquerque so far, what's your take?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And that one's good. Thurman.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's McGrady. He has 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Manning. And it's New York with a rebound. Thompson outside. Pass to George. Here's Thurman. The 3 from Thompson. And here's Lopez. Here's Thurman. McGrady grabs a miss.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
They get it again. And George launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. George has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Pass to Manning. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. New York leading by 3. George for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's McGrady. Knocks down the triple. McGrady's got 9.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
McGrady shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
From deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
For 3, George. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. George has gotten his 2nd bucket.
And George, a volume 3-point shooter, he possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Albuquerque calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. On offense, here's Albuquerque. They trail by 6. And again, it's Albuquerque missing. Wembanyama with it. Irving picks him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. 3 minutes of action thus far in the 2nd. Pass to Irving. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Fires from deep. And that's good. Irving for 3. He's got 5.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Now Wembanyama. On the mark with the 15-footer. And New York leads by 5.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Irving, no good. 23 seconds left in the 2nd period. It's Williamson with the drive. The layup off target. On the wing, Harden. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Nails it from 3. Outside Bull. Back to Irving. There's the triple. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New York leading by 6.
First team foul.
And New York has possession. Anthony outside. All sorts of time. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Robinson with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he sinks the second. Here's Harden. Still without a bucket. Pass to Edey. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Edey. Three-pointer, Harden. On target from range. And New York leads by 8.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Albuquerque shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And it's Anthony with the ball for New York. Pass to Edey. Puts up a deep 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Beyond the arc. Oh, Edwards. Money on the triple.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Outside Harden. And stolen by Edwards. Robinson on the wing. Irving for 3. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Edey. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Irving with it. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Anthony. McGrady, good.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting to that.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
New York leading by 3. Pass to Edey. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. From behind the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, see Melo slink himself into position there, and good timing on the offensive rebound putback.
Irving with it. Harden picks him up. Here's McGrady. 11 points in the game. Irving for 3. Robinson. Up top, Edwards. Here's McGrady. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the baseline jumper, no good. And here's Albuquerque now. Here's Edwards. Here he goes.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Now Anthony. Wembanyama screen. Irving looking around. Counted from distance. Irving's got 6 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Outside Irving. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Harden. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside for Harden. Down low. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're and this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal pulls it in. New York leading by 8. James outside. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander using his length to wipe away the shot.
And New York has possession. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Thurman's shot is off. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to George. To the wing, right side. Here's Williamson. Zion bullies his way in for the finish.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Beasley for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Thurman. To the paint.
Yes, sir!
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Timberwolves call timeout. Albuquerque making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during the last break I heard Mike D'Antoni as he talked with the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys defensively we're too lax and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Bowl. Outside Robinson. The 3 ball. O'Neal pulls it in.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Edwards for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Pass to Thurman. 4-3. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And here's New York now. They're on a 13-3 run. Now here's Beasley. Back to O'Neal. For 3. Can't get it to drop. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Albuquerque missing. New York leading by 16. For 3, O'Neal. An absolute bomb from three-point range. O'Neal's got 7 points for the quarter. And it's Irving missing. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Bull. Offensive rebound. And here's New York now. Outside O'Neal. "36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Irving with a rebound. Launches it from deep. Robinson can't hit. Outside O'Neal. Puts it up. Tipped. Here's McGrady. Fires from way outside. Can't connect. So New York wins it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Oh my God, girl, is that YBS Village? He's so fine.
Hey, Roy, they check with my brother. Stutter, shawty just left me on scene, yeah, she want another. I ain't no sucker, got these girls be like me, make mad, they wanna fight me. I'm a heavy hitter, lightly, on my gossip, fruits on my team. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young body nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. I'm the young black king on the come up, they come up. And when I drop my the church gon' go up, go up. If the label let me drop, I swear the industry some ops. And when I get that label money, I'm getting it for you, not as a cop. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young body nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. Okay, mama, I'ma do the dishes. I'm praying on my knees. I have some wishes that know the name, that got the fame. And even with no L's, I'm cruising in my lane. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice.
Turn up, let's go, come on. Let's go, it's my song. I eat good, filet mignon. My fashion different, back so long. Kicking like Barcelona. Designer shades, Saint Laurent. Told her we won't last forever. Told her this won't last long. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Let's go, come on. Hey, black on black whip, up the track. Going everywhere, but can't go rack for rack. I can't get too attached. I seen this before, it's way too exact. I'm ballin', I'm dunking like Shaq. New girl won't treat it like my last. They love my fashion, they love what I'm in. Check the score, we was just down 10. I told coach, put me in the game if you wanna win. This real life, it's not no game, we don't pretend. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Let's go, come on.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And New York has possession. Outside Wembanyama. 50 move. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. New York shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Adebayo up top. Now Butler. Outside Nesmith. Off the mark there with a three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Beasley, right side. From behind the arc. And it's Dang with a rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
There's Nesmith with a three. And it's New York with a rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. Beasley, left side. Inside. Here's the three. O'Neal misses. Pass to Butler. To the wing, right side. Dang. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Wembanyama. Out to Beasley. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebounded by Butler. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. From downtown, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Out to James. Shoots over Nesmith. New York, again, can't hit. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's James on the wing. Back to Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 31 left now in the first quarter. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Butler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Both free throws good from James.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
The shot by Butler, no good. And here's New York now. The drive by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wembanyama. Here's Day. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now. And they'll go to the line.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And here's Butler outside. Hits the trifecta. Butler's got 7 points.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
Out to Beasley. Back to O'Neal. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Heat up 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
James, left side. Up top, Thompson. Back to James. There's a screen from deep. The rebound by Edey.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lopez with it. George outside. Pass to Edey. Kicks it to George. Lopez for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
And there's James from the arc. Again, the miss by James. Outside Irving. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. George, no good. Here's Weber. No made baskets yet. James inside. And James throws it down.
What a flush by James. Shades of his dad, LeBron, right there.
Pass to Thompson. The three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here's ball. Towns outside. From deep three-point range. Paul George pulls down the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Edey. Fires for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Edey's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's ball with a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the jumper of ball now, it is somewhat unorthodox, but very effective.
Now Irving for three. That one doesn't drop. .133 left in the first half. Towns on a screen. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. The rebound by Edey. New York leading by 3. Here's George. Towns with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Edey. Out to the right wing. Thompson outside. Ball with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one.
If Weber gets a shot to go to the rim, he's going to take it.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And here's Thompson for three. Nails it from 3. Thompson's got 6 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's ball. And no good. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Ball with it. Irving picks him up. Towns for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
And here's Thompson for 3. Weber pulls it in. Thompson left side. He nails it, and we're tied. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Butler. For the lead. It's hauled in by Thurman. And here's New York now. Harden from outside. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Tatum from long range. He's off on that one. Down low. Here's Edey. And that one is hammered home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 4-point New York lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Butler. Pass to Neesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. James Harden picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Harden fires away from outside. A quick shot there. It's off target. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Pass to Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. It's picked off. There's Neesmith with the 3. Drills it from deep. Neesmith's got 7 points in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The rebound by Neesmith.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Pass to Dang. Back to Neesmith. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range. Neesmith's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. James, outside. Left side O'Neal. They need this. Sigma with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pass to Neesmith. Puts up a deep 3. And it's New York with a rebound. James, right side. Wembanyama with it. Puts up a 3. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
There's Neesmith with the 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Neesmith's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside O'Neal. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Adebayo. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. New York trails by 7. Three-pointer, Harden. Sigma with a rebound. Now Butler. 7 points in the game. Outside Neesmith. And the three-pointer goes. Neesmith's got 16 points now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Miami Heat up 7. And we're just moments away from the start.
35.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And New York has possession. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Butler with the ball. Outside Neesmith. And a great assist by Butler. as that one goes. Neesmith's got 19 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
They set the pick. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's Deng. Pass to Butler. Six to shoot. Butler with emphasis.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Anthony. Back to O'Neal. The three from Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby with the deep ball.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
To the inside. Outside Tatum. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Outside Harden. It's stolen by Tatum. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Neesmith. Shoots over Thompson. Neesmith's shot is off. Pass to Harden. For three, O'Neal. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And New York leads by 2.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
Here's Weber. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Tatum. Clock at 6. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Anthony. Money.
This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
You need game plan.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. For three, George.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Fires from deep. The shot comes out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Tatum. Takes a three. And it's New York with a rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
To get back on track. The rebound by Edey. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. shooting for the
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So New York wins it. Exceptional effort on the road.
Suck, sugar.
They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Still don't know a 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that worse for them. I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over. I know how I feel to be the streets up. Bang roll, kinda smart, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, look, keep it up. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion, you just in a way. Ain't never too far from this, I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these, she give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the bit. Full of envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get. I'm 800 and on chrome jean, camo shorts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. You know what I mean? Bro taught us get our own, my on my armpit. I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this, baby. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that worse for them. I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute.
from everyone here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Moments away, it'll be Albuquerque going up against New York, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And New York has possession. Wembanyama down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Payton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Howard. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Deflected. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
James, left side. This James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. New York again can't hit.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
It's stolen. To the middle. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Cunningham drives in. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Wembanyama from 13 feet, down it goes.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Isaac. There's the triple. The rebound by Beasley.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter.
Get out of the way!
Wow!
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so James will bring it up for New York. 4-point game. Here's Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Wembanyama's got 6. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Peyton. Here's the three. LeBron with the rebound. Beasley for three. Drops in the three. And that makes it a tie ball game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Beasley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Albuquerque making a switch here. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
For three, James. LeBron fires and hits a three.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Lopez. Here's Thurman. Back to Lopez. 4-3. And again, New York with the triple.
3 points.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Adebayo up top. Out left to the wing. And here's Fox. Shot to stop the run. And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Irving looking around. Misses the three. The shot. Fox, that's good. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Thompson outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Thurman. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Thurman's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
How about Klay Thompson? He's just so consistent on a nightly basis on both ends of the floor, and he's learned how to share the ball.
Howard, the screen. Worthy can't hit. New York leading by 6. The three from Thompson. Rebounded by Fox. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
2 points. That one goes. And New York leads by 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. The offensive rebound. The three from Thompson. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I mean, you see the shoulders there, right? Got to respect the strength that he has on the inside. The D has no choice but to foul him when he's in that deep.
And so Howard nails them both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Lopez, the screen. Back to Harden.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Pass to Mikan. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by Lopez. And here's Thompson for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now here's Payton. Kicks it out to Isaac. Knocks down the long J. Isaac's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I'm really liking the confidence from Isaac. He feels like no one can guard him off the catch.
Here's James. 7 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Now, LeBron James knows he can get around anyone at any time. So that time, nice work with the dribble.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Harden picks him up. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. From the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Harden surveying the D. Oh, got a piece of it. Out to James. No good on the triple. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Isaac. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. Outside Payton. Pass to Mikan. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Mikan's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's James. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Boom, he jams it straight down.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
For the lead. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Three-pointer, Harden. Sinks the tray. Harden's got 5 now.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Back to Payton. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Albuquerque calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Knocked away. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And New York has possession. Cunningham outside. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, New York with the triple.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Pippen. Here's Worthy. Hits the trifecta. Worthy's gotten his second bucket of the game. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New York. Now Thompson. Here's Edey. Oh, swiped away. And they're on the run. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from downtown. And it's a three-point Albuquerque lead.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. New York trails by 3. Kate Cunningham with the flush.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Pippen. From the line. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Jordan. Nice D from Thompson. New York trails by 3. Pass to Anthony. Back to Thompson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Out to Anthony. Launches a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Anthony's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Pippen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Tries it from the top of the key. Thompson with some nice D. New York leading by 3. There's the 3. Pass to Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Payton with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Offensive board. Outside Payton. That 3's off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thompson gets a good look. And it goes straight through with a swish. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter. To the inside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run. The rebound by Edey.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Thurman. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Here's Worthy. Puts up a three. Thompson pulls it in. Cunningham looking it over. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
He buries it from three.
And Howard doing a great job showing his ability to score in a critical situation.
Sinks it from distance. And New York leads by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Albuquerque ball.
Now a timeout called by New York. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
Here's Worthy. They get it back.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Shooting for New York, Michael Beasley.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line. It's a big situation.
So New York wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Cash out on the back sand beach. Oh, you know my body. Oh, you know that's me. She might get all I want to love is inside there.
Some of y'all go get a wash. Some of y'all just go pop. Some of y'all just go talk. But none of y'all ain't really God. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it wasn't for you. But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I like it. Everything been okay. They salute me so much every time I show up. Her about face. Everything no cut. Y'all up. I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Blow the heady 7 guts while you waiting on us. Tell them I was on PCH. You with that's thinking they cuter than you? Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this too? Oh, the tables been turning so much I was thinking it's foosball. The tenderness of them mistaking them for some wacko. Oh, walk, talk, like Kenny, like Boss, like Solana. I promise, more buzz. There's a waltz, there's a crater, or a spaceship. Get lost, no favors, I wager whatever you worth. I bought something about a conservative regular girl that still can thorough as don't need your psychic as can reach a zodiac sign. It must be a Gemini moon, cause we about to go half. Mistakenly, nobody been in a bag, but how many bodies done? Some of y'all gon' get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it's me, then you. And that's the way I like it. 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 I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat. Should they fold that no yoga mat? Chat. No strings attached. Chat. Should need no questions asked. Chat. They chat. They chat. They chat. Chat.
Do I let them bump his gums or get him?
Chat.
Do I take his and wear it for fashion?
Chat.
Do I do my stuff and take it to the max?
Chat. They chat. They chat. They chat.
Everybody's ill at the moment. Everybody's very stuck ill at the moment. Everybody's ill at the moment. My crew is dead.